Hello, YouTube. This is Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? How you doing today? I hope you're doing well. It's time again for another knife of the day. We are continuing to go through the Spyderco collection. There are knives I have not pulled out of the case in quite a while. Today, the knife of the day is the Spyderco Assist. The Spyderco Assist. This is the lightweight, blacked out version. And oh my goodness. This is what I call a car glove compartment knife. You know, we talk a lot about EDC, everyday carry. The Assist is for, the professional everyday carry, for rescue and fire people and people who just want to have something handy that can handle a lot of situations. That's the Spyderco Assist. So let's talk about this knife. Again, that's the blacked out version. It is VG10 steel on the blade, but man, there's a lot going on this blade. With a lot of the Assist knives that Spyderco makes for emergency folks, you'll see at the tip, that's a pry bar. So it's a pretty thick stock, not super thick. It's made for cutting, but you see the beginning, it's blunt in the front, and that's for kind of a pry bar. Not a heavy duty pry bar, but it's something that you can kind of lift and pry things off with. The edge is the Spidey edge, the serrated edge for most of it. And you want that, cutting rope, cutting a lot of things. And then they have the straight edge going up to the top. You see that? The straight edge. Now, another thing about this blade is a couple of the extras. It has the Spyderco Cobra head for the jimping. So there's jimping on this flat piece right there. You see that? And Spyderco has that in a few other knives. Go check out the playlist of the knives of the day, and I talk about a number of knives that have the Cobra head, some of the older knives. This has it so that if you have gloves on or whatever. Now the Spidey hole, of course, easy to open like all Spidey holes. But it's great because this really assists you. If you have gloves or whatever, just right here, right next to the hole, it helps you open up the knife without really putting your finger through the hole. So it's a real nice thing. The jimping on it is great. We'll talk about the handle, but we're not done yet. You can tell, see right there on the spine of the knife, that pattern? That's not for good looks. That's actually very functional. So if you have some rope to cut or wire or whatever to cut with the serrated edges, you'd put it in between the knife and the handle. That right there fits your fingers. You press down for one cut. So you don't actually have to open up and expose the knife. Just put the rope in or a cord, put it down, press it. And let me tell you, it's very sharp, but it'll cut. So that's for quick cutting. There's another thing that's used for, and we'll talk about that a little later. The handle is FRN, fiberglass reinforced nylon. I call it space age plastic. Spyderco does that very well. It's on all of its popular knives. Very, very durable. This is a fat handle. Again, so you know you have it in your hand if you have gloves on or whatever. Everything is functional with gloves on. Very lightweight though, because FRN is lightweight. Has that back lock that Spyderco has really done a great job with the back lock. Very sturdy. has a couple of things in it. So before we go into that, it has a fat wire clip, so it's easy to clip onto anything that you might have. Tip up, right hand or left hand. Right hand or left hand. It is not deep pocket carry like a lot of the Spyderco wire knives. I like them because I love the wire styling. It doesn't show off. But I also like it because usually it's deep pocket carry. This is not. They want to make sure that you can get to that handle quickly. Tip up, tip down. The other thing, you see this orange? I'm not going to do this right. It is a... there we go. It's a whistle. It's a built-in whistle. Old man blowing into a knife handle. That's what my life has gotten to at 58. Anyway, it's really a nice feature. It's a loud, shrill whistle with someone who can use it correctly. It's a very good feature in the handle. There's one other feature. Remember I talked about the wavy look on the spine of the blade, and I said that really does mirror the handle. See, for you to hold it, when you do press it, yes, it's primarily there to cut rope or whatever, but when you press it, can you see that, what comes out? Yeah, that's an ice and glass breaker. When you do that, you press it in, ice and glass breaker. You can see the top, the spring right there that you use for the lock when you press the lock in to release the back lock. Well, when you press this down, that goes down, the spring goes out, and out goes this. It's replaceable, but it's for a glass breaker or an ice breaker. But it's not out there all the time. I'll tell you, I love my Microtech knives, the out the front knives, but man, that point that just stands there all the time, I stab myself all the time. They've redesigned it now with a ball bearing at the tip, so you don't have that strong tip, but some of my older ones, you get stabbed all the time. This is a very good option for a rescue knife. Just, you don't even have to open it up, obviously. You just grab the knife, press it. If you're in your car, you can break the window, you can do whatever. Easy to cut the safety belt. This, my friends, to me, can be carried anywhere, obviously. I wanted the non-glare version, but you can also put it in your glove compartment. One thing this won't do, obviously it's not tactical because it has a pry bar instead of a point at the end of the blade, but what a wonderful knife. And this handle, it's so fat, it's so secure when you put your fingers around it, plus with the traction of the FRN, this is a real nice handle, especially for us elderly guys. What a wonderful knife. Again, the knife of the day is the Spyderco Assist. It's the blacked out version. It comes in a lot of different variations. Lightweight, FRN scales. It's about the size of an Endura, to give you a feel of it. The blade itself is 3.7 inches. The edge is 3.2. When it's open total, it's 8.4 inches total. But like I said, it's 4 ounces total, and it's well distributed. So it's not a super heavy knife, although there's a lot going on. A whistle, a glass breaker, the Cobra head, everything is just so well done on it. Spyderco has been serving a lot of the folks, fire, police, etc., for a long time. And they put all that into this knife. There you have it, knife of the day, the Spyderco Assist. It's lightweight, blacked out version. It's a professional EDC knife. If you're enjoying the knives of the day, don't forget to thumb it up. That's like applause for me to let me know that you guys are still out there. Don't forget to share it. You can share the link. Also subscribe. That helps me. And turn on your notifications so that when I do post a video, you're there. You know that it's there. I keep finding videos from folks that I thought had stopped using YouTube. I was subscribed to them, but I hadn't hit that bell after the subscription. And so when they post stuff, YouTube doesn't let me know. I hope you guys are doing super well. I really do. Hope you're doing fine. You have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. And in this case, your glove compartment too. Goodbye.